Canada's Bianca Andreescu, just 19, flashing the prize that confirms she's a champion on the rise.
This has been a dream come true. This week has not been easy.
Not easy at all. Andreescu came to the Rogers Cup fresh from a shoulder injury that kept her idle for weeks.
Andreescu has done it.
When a groin pull slowed her down last Friday,
Andreescu getting some medical attention.
she summoned the iron will that seems to set her apart.
When I step out on the court, I'm fearless. I show no mercy, no matter who I play.
For the top prize, she faced longtime hero Serena Williams, and Williams' own injury led to this extraordinary moment.
Yo, I've watched your whole career. You're a beast.
Andreescu comforted her opponent just before being declared the victor.
This is just the beginning.
Today, I sat down once again with Bianca Andreescu. So, congratulations. You are the winner, and I'm wondering what winning this actually feels like.
It's really hard to describe a feeling like this. I mean, playing in front of my home crowd and just being able to win at home. I've dedicated so much hard work and sweat on that center court, so being able to actually take the title this week is truly incredible. It's a blessing, really.
And I know that people say, well, you know, it was 19 minutes in the final, but you actually played more tennis this week than anybody else, any of the other women on that court.
Yeah, this week has not been easy. I've been playing 3 sets basically every match. I've been on court for 2.5 hours, 3 hours every day, no days off. It wasn't like Indian Wells, but I'm just really proud with how my body held up.
Even though, as you said, this isn't the way you wanted to win this.
No, definitely not. Seeing Serena go down like that wasn't easy to see. I was pretty confused as to what happened at first.
Well, what did happen? Like, what was the moment when it first occurred to you that something wasn't quite right with Serena?
I didn't think anything was wrong with her. She was missing a bit more than usual. But I didn't feel like she was in pain or anything like that. But I knew something was wrong when she sat down in between games. And then like 2 seconds later, the physio came out, and then the chair umpire told me that she's no longer able to play. And at that moment, I felt, it's hard to find a word to describe it. I'll just say weird, because at that moment, I did realize that I just won the Rogers Cup, but it's not the way I've expected it to be like. And I don't know, my instinct just wanted me to go give her the biggest hug possible, because I felt for her so much.
You looked a little tentative approaching her, you know, like as you went over there immediately, but when you got there was like this, what do I do?
Actually, no, I knew what to say.
Wow.
Are you okay?
The match is over.
Don't even get me started. Yo, I've watched your whole career. You're a beast. With injuries, I've been through so many already, and I mean, you know how they are. This sucks. On your back, right? I know everything about you. I know she knows how to manage these things. She's been through a lot as well, and sadly yesterday she just couldn't continue, and that's one of the toughest decisions an athlete can make. So I have a lot of respect for what she did.
When you took her hand, I'm not sure I've ever seen anybody hold Serena Williams' hand. I mean, there's such a bubble around her, but that was such a classy, instinctive thing to do. She seemed to recognize that.
Yeah, I don't know, something just came upon me and just wanted to give her the biggest hug possible.
Had you ever actually met her and had a real conversation with her before that moment?
Nope.
Are you serious?
That was our first encounter ever. And she said some nice things, especially after I gave my speech. She said, "You are very mature. I don't think I could have given that speech at that age." And then she said some really nice things in her press conference, which will really stick with me.
Well, she was asked, you know, what is your moment of the tournament? And she said it was a moment with you.
My best moment is definitely today out there with Bianca. I'm officially a fan. I mean, I was before, like I said, but I just think I was really sad, and she made me feel a lot better, so that was really nice.
I'm wondering what means more to you, winning this or winning the admiration of Serena Williams?
It's crazy to actually hear those words come out of her mouth about me. I admire her a lot, and just being able to have that moment with her and what she said about me will truly stick with me forever, I'm sure.
If someone were to ask you that, was it necessarily this moment, or was there another moment during that tournament that you're going to take away? Maybe something we didn't see on TV.
Being able to celebrate with my parents afterwards. They're not able to travel with me to every tournament, and they didn't travel with me to Indian Wells, so being able to actually share this moment with them at home in my backyard was, I mean, after every match, not necessarily yesterday, but just having that moment with them means a lot to me.
Last time we talked about icons, and I said if you could ask Billie Jean King something, and we weren't really sure what you'd ask her, but she has been writing about you. And 3 hours ago, she wrote this. At just 19 years old, Bianca shows a level of maturity well beyond her years. This is how women should treat each other. Her empathy and support for Serena were admirable, competitors and women supporting women. What do you make of that from this legend?
What can I say about that? I mean, everything right now that's happening in my life is incredible. I still haven't touched my phone yet.
Good luck.
I'm just trying to live in the present moment right now and just try to savor it as much as possible. I mean, Billie Jean King is an icon, and I really would love to follow in her footsteps to just help with women's equality, and just like yesterday's moment, women supporting other women. I think it's an incredible thing.
I also spoke with another woman today. I spoke with Faye Urban this morning.
Wow.
Who won in 1969.
Yes.
And right now with Faye Urban serving, she trails.
She really wants to meet you. She says you would have won anyway. She got, in 1969, $150 for her troubles in winning. And you had a very healthy paycheck yesterday, but it was half of what Rafa Nadal got. What do you make of that?
That's just how it is at the moment. Billie Jean King has done so much already, and it's starting to improve more and more. I mean, at the Grand Slams now, it's more equal than it's ever has been. But yeah, it should always be about equality. I mean, men and women should definitely look at each other in the same way. We're all human at the end of the day, so why shouldn't us women get the same equalities as men?
One question I asked you last time is, what are your goals? Because I presume they had to change after Indian Wells, and I'm going to guess they're going to have to change again now. You said at the time...
Yes, I actually didn't get a chance to sit down with my coach to talk about that yet, but in my eyes, I would like to maybe crack the top 15.
So now it's 14. You've done that. So what's next?
What's next? Well, I'm definitely not satisfied. I have very big dreams, and I don't settle for anything less than what I want. And so I really hope that I can crack the top 10 now.
Okay.
And play in the WTA Tour Finals by the end of the year.
U.S. Open?
Oh yes, and U.S. Open, of course. Now with this win, especially after coming back from being 2 months off, I think it's really given me confidence to do really well in the U.S. Open. I really believe that I can do big things there.
Well, you've got a whole country that had several heart attacks in the last week watching you and
That's
then cheering
what makes the sport
and crying.
so crazy.
No, it's
so
amazing.
enjoyable to watch.
And that moment with Serena, I have to say, Canadians really felt a kinship with you in that moment. And I think that, you didn't just earn the admiration of Serena, you earned a lot of respect from people.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck. Would you like this?
Oh my
Billie
gosh,
Jean King
yes.
Street?
I haven't seen that yet, but I'm definitely going to post that on my wall.
Oh, you should. You should.
Thank you so much.
Can I shake your hand?
Give me a hug.
Okay.
I'm a hugger.
Oh, you're a hugger? All right.
It was so nice seeing you again.
It was really
that was
nice seeing
awesome.
you.